Welcome back to D20 Tactics. On this channel I play Dungeons & Dragons with my friends, and we explore combat scenarios and play out the tactics used to defeat monsters quickly and safely, giving you more time to get back to roleplaying. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Sarson0, and today I'm joined by AzureWolf, BlindOracle, Restricted, and Fear No Equal. Together we'll run through typical battles that adventurers might see playing Dungeons & Dragons. Whether you're a new player trying to gain experience and level up your game, a seasoned fighter looking to learn some new tricks and maintain your edge, or a dungeon master who wants to get the most challenge out of your monsters, join us as we slice and dice our way through monsters and mayhem, and evaluate the tactics that decide who makes it onto the boss fight and who's going to be reaching for a fresh character sheet. In this series, the players are controlling characters straight out of the starter set.
I'm Restricted, and I'm playing the Cleric.
I'm Fear No Equal, and I'm playing the Fighter.
I'm BlindOracle, and I'm playing the Rogue.
I'm AzureWolf, and I'm playing the Wizard.
At level 10, our daring adventurers have been captured and imprisoned by Chaos Toads. They'll have to face 6 encounters, all based on this theme, before they get a long rest and level up to level 11. This is the 10th encounter in the starter set series, so if you missed the start, you can find a link to it in the description below. Let's review what the players have at the start of the dungeon.
I am playing the Dwarven Cleric of the 10th level. I have a Pearl of Power, which is pretty nifty. Cloak of Protection attuned as well. +1 shield also pulls in to give me even more AC. Prepared spells, I have for level 1, Cure Wounds, Bless, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, and Inflict Wounds. Level 2, I have Lesser Restoration, Aid, Spiritual Weapon, which I'll be using quite a lot probably. Warding Bond, Hold Person, also pretty useful, and Prayer of Healing. Level 3 spells, I have Beacon of Hope, Revivify, Dispel Magic, Spirit Guardians, Mass Healing Word, and Animate Dead. Level 4, I have Death Ward, Banishment, Freedom of Movement, and Guardian of Faith. Level 5, I have Mass Cure Wounds, Raise Dead, Flame Strike, and Dispel Evil and Good, more utility spells.
I'm playing the level 10 Human Fighter. Primary weapon is usually that Great Axe +1. I also have a Maul and a Pike. Extra attack, crits on 19s and 20s. New ability, Great Weapon Fighting, rerolls 1s and 2s for damage. I have Second Wind, Action Surge, and Indomitable available as abilities. Toting around Plate Armor, Javelins for ranged options, 5 Potions of Healing, a Ring of Jumping, which is surprisingly useful, Gauntlets of Ogre Power, and a couple of Potions of Strength, as well as a new Circlet of Blasting.
I'm playing the level 10 Wizard. Level 1, I have Mage Armor, Magic Missiles, and Shield. I will have Mage Armor prepped ahead of time. Level 2, I've got Enlarge and Shatter. Level 3, I have Fireball, Slow, Counterspell, Haste, and Fly. Level 4, I have Banishment and Polymorph. Level 5, I have Cone of Cold, Animate, and Arcane Hand. I'm carrying a Wand of the War Mage, a Wand of Magic Missiles.
So I'm holding a +1 short bow. I have a couple of extra weapons such as short swords or daggers in case things get too close. I have Boots of Elvenkind, which help me with sneaking. A Studded Leather Armor, which is standard. Bracers of Archery, which help with damage. Gloves of Thievery, which help with doing sneaky things in combat. There's a bag of tricks and traps that are useful in combat because of an ability I have. I'm also carrying Potion of Healing, Potion of Fire Breathing, Potions of Heroism, and that's it.
All the encounters use monsters straight out of the monster manual with no modification or adjustments. Encounters are based on challenge ratings from that book. I'll control the monsters and do my best to put as many adventures in the ground as possible. As we go, we'll talk about the choices we made, why they fit the characters that the players are using, and what mistakes we made along the way. Grab your dice, draw your sword, and let's jump into combat. Adventurers have been trapped and sent to a prison on the outer plane of Limbo. There, they're going to have to fight the Cosmic Frog jail keepers that keep the jails on the plane of Limbo and break the seals that are holding them on that plane and then escape back to the prime material plane. Hit points, abilities, spells, items in hand.
So I have a Great Axe +1 in hand. I have my Second Wind and my Action Surge available, and my Indomitable available, and I am at 94 out of 94 hit points.
So I'm holding the +1 short bow, and I have 73 out of 73 hit points.
I have the Wand of the War Mage in my hand and my spellbook in my offhand, and I have 62 hit points. Spells remaining, I have 3 first level slots left, 3 second level slots left, 3 third level slots left, 3 fourth level slots left, 2 fifth level slots.
Alright, I have my +1 shield in my offhand, 4 first level slots, 3 second level slots, 3 third level slots, 3 fourth level slots, and 2 fifth level slots remaining. And 83 hit points.
This encounter has a Death Cosmic Frog. I don't know for certain that the enemy you're fighting is a trademarked villain, but in case it is, I'm not going to use the name Slod for whatever reason. I'm not going to use any other names either. I'm just going to use Cosmic Fraud to refer to the thing that you're fighting. They can shape change into humanoids or back into their normal forms. Shape change never really does much. They have magic resistance, which gives them advantage against spell saves and magical effects. Their weapons themselves are magical, which is fun. They regenerate, and they can bite, claw, and they have a greatsword. Terrain and effects. So this terrain is a little different. There are two types of terrain that you're going to run into. They're both dangerous. One of them is damaging. There's the damaging terrain, which are the gears and clockwork that exist holding the prison together. They are uncovered and accessible to adventurers should you fall into them. So any space that is marked in red, if you enter into that space and you're standing on that space, the gears will do 2d6 bludgeoning damage to you as they grind your ankles or feet in between their sharp metal teeth. The orange spaces are space, but it is breathable space. It just doesn't have any friction, surface, or gravity for you to propel yourself off on. So if you fly over it, you're fine. If you jump over it, you're fine. But if you would have to land in such a space, you cannot gain any traction and you are immobile. You get stuck in that spot, you can't move. You will be recoverable at the end of the encounter, but once you land in the orange space, you don't have any normal means of movement. You just kind of float off into the abyss. Maybe that's a good thing if you're a ranged character who doesn't want to be followed, but that's what we have for terrain.
A question on terrain. There were spaces that look like they are inside the cracks that are not highlighted in red.
Can you drop into it? Oh, that's an interesting question. I would say no, that this is not enough of a gap for you to hide behind. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Tactics on fighting a Chaos Frog of Death.
This looks like single monster tank at Spank.
Yeah, probably get the cleric in front, dodging, maybe drop a spiritual weapon, trying to soak up as much damage as I can, just because I have the highest AC. Unless, of course, he's going for saves, in which case I don't know who has the best saves out of all of us, but still probably me.
If there's no other thoughts about tactics, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Ooh, nice.
I got a decent roll this time. I normally roll below 10 for initiative.
Anybody have higher than a 20?
22 on a wizard.
Anybody have between a 20 and a 15? Anybody have between a 15 and a 10?
13 for the rogue.
13 for the Chaos Toad.
Also a 13 on the cleric.
Fighter has an 11.
And what does the owl have?
8.
AzureWolf, you're up first.
Yep. Let's get a clear shot and firebolt. So that is going to be 12.
12 is not going to hit their armor class.
And that's good for me.
After that, we're going to go to the BlindOracle.
I need to move. They're out of range. I would like to sneak in behind the wizard and hide.
Love it.
18.
That'll do it. What's your action?
Hold action if the sled comes within 60 feet, take a shot. Sorry, 80 feet. That is my turn.
After the BlindOracle is the Chaos Frog. Chaos Frog is going to do exactly that. It has only melee weapons, so it's going to charge forward at you. It's going to move to there. That will trigger the Rogue's Ready action.
With advantage, does a 29 hit?
Yep.
Well, I hope so.
For 31 points of damage from a magical piercing weapon.
And then it will dash to there. That's my action. After the frog is the restricted.
Oh, I have a friend. I think I will use my action to dodge, and I will get up in its face, and then I will cast Spiritual Weapon to my left. 27 to hit.
Hits.
For 7.
After the restricted, we go to the fear.
Move me up to the north side of the opponent. I assume I can jump that gap. Attack number 1 with the Great Axe. That is a 15 to hit.
15 will miss. Bounces off the natural armor.
Attack number 2 with the Great Axe. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
For 10 damage.
You all set?
Yes, that's it for me.
After that, we're going to go to the owl.
Move in, aggravate him for the wizard, and move to the south.
Top of the order, AzureWolf.
Alright, advantage. I'm on a firebolt, and that's a nat 20.
Okay.
21 plus the 5 for the empowered invocation, so 26.
This thing resists fire, so it's only going to take 13.
Good to know. And that's going to be my turn.
After that, we're going to go to the BlindOracle.
Bonus action, hide. 27.
Yep.
Take the shot from where I'm standing. 21 to hit.
21 succeeds.
28 damage. That is my turn.
After that, we're going to go to the frog. Frog is going to generate at the start of its turn.
Ooh.
Some of the wounds start to close up. Let's try and maul the fighter with the easier AC. Only slightly easier AC. First one, which is a bite. 14 to hit you.
Nope.
Second one is a greatsword. 24 to hit you.
Yep.
Take 12 points of slashing and 3 points of necrotic for 15 total. Third attack, another 24 to hit you for 11 points of slashing and 11 points of necrotic for 22 total. That's my guy. After the Chaos Frog, we're going to go to the restricted.
Well, I'll start with the Spiritual Weapon attack. And that will be a 22 to hit.
Hits.
A 7 on the roll for 12 force damage. I will make a swing with my Warhammer. It's not magical. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
Hits.
4 bludgeoning and 7 radiant damage. And that will be my turn.
After the restricted, we go to the fear.
Gonna attack again. Great axe for... Nope, critical miss. Gonna attack again. Great axe for 20.
Hits.
Reroll the damage. 14 damage. Using my second wind for 14 HP. That is it for me.
After the fear, we go to the owl.
Yep, I'm gonna move in. Same thing for the wizard. And then move back.
And then after the owl, we go to the AzureWolf.
Move up close enough to be 10 feet from the creature. Poison spray. It's a DC Con 17 save.
He has advantage because he has magic resistance, and he's going to pass.
Okay, he still takes half because of the potent cantrip, so he's gonna take 5 and move back in front of the rogue.
After the AzureWolf is the BlindOracle.
The Society for Sneaking really appreciates the wizard right now. Bonus action hide, 30.
Yep.
Pop out and shoot real quick. Crit.
Okay. Is that 12d6?
Yeah, it is. Weak crit though, really weak. Only 39 points of damage.
Only 39. All right. Well, that's 39 points of damage.
$20 is $20, I get it, but yeah.
You good there?
Yeah, we're good.
Cool. Frog is going to regenerate and go after the fighter again. Attempt to bite you. 15 is going to miss. 2 attacks with the greatsword. 13 isn't going to do it. And a 20. Take 13 slashing damage and 5 necrotic for 18 total. Those are mine. After the Chaos Frog, we go to the restricted.
I think I'll do the same thing I did last turn. We'll start with a spiritual weapon. That will be a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
A 1 on the dice, so 6 force damage. And then the Warhammer. That will be a 13 to hit.
13 is a miss.
Alright, and I will end my turn.
After that, we're going to go to the Fear No Equal.
Alright, we're just gonna keep on pounding on this guy. Hopefully kill him before he kills me. That is an 18 to hit.
18 is what you need.
Reroll for damage. 10 damage. Second attack. That is a 17 to hit.
17 is not what you need. You need an 18. You good there?
Yep.
After the Fear is the Owl.
Move in. Let's go for the rogue this time because I don't need it if I'm using poison spray.
After the Owl, we go to the AzureWolf.
Same thing, move in 10 feet from it. Poison spray. DC Con 17.
Advantage for magic resistance, he's going to pass.
And half of 17. It's 8.
You did 17 damage.
Uh-huh.
He's got 4 hit points left, so he's going to drop.
Yay!
That's the first encounter. Port hit point.
62 out of 62.
73 out of 73.
83 out of 83.
53 out of 94.
End of encounter actions. Anybody want to do anything at the end of the encounter?
Fighter, would you like some hit points?
Yes, but that's what I have healing potions for.
Alright, I'll save my spells then.
2d4 plus 2. Gonna use the second one. First was 7, second was 4.
The adventurers have killed off their jailer and are free to explore the plane of limbo, trying to find their way out of this plane and back onto the home that they know and love. 1 encounter down, 5 more to go before the long rest. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you'll join us next week as the adventure continues. I'm Saracen Zero, and I will see you next time.